Hello everybody, Local Lego Man here, and welcome back to yet another early Lego Mario review. And today we're taking a look at what is pretty much a remake of a Wave 1 set. Or I guess you could also say a reimagining. I don't know, it's definitely an interesting one. The set I'm talking about, of course, is set 71439, containing 218 pieces and retailing for $50, The Adventures with Interactive Lego Mario. And this is the brand new Lego Mario starter course, which was released to kind of coincide with this almost pseudo rebrand of the Lego Mario theme, going for more detail oriented instead of more larger level based sets. And I gotta say, it looks pretty interesting, so without further ado, let's check this set out. Now this set is really interesting, but before we take a look at the characters and build within the set, we need to talk about the interactive character included, that being Lego Mario. And this appears to be the exact same as the Mario figure that we got within the first wave of Lego Mario sets, just with all of the firmware from the updates that came from previous waves. And to be completely honest, that's kind of a bit disappointing, since with LEGO integrating rechargeable batteries in sets like the Porsche GT4e Performance Race Car set, which is also launching in August, I was personally hoping that we would have seen these characters upgraded with rechargeable batteries, as opposed to just running on two AAA batteries, but that did not end up being the case. But I do get why they didn't, since that probably would have costed them a bunch of money, plus the batteries also do help give the interactive characters a bit more hefty of a weight. And actually, on the topic of weight, the one thing that I did notice when holding both old and new versions of the character was that the new one actually feels a bit lighter, which is interesting since you would assume, oh, maybe it's lighter because they cut something, but all of the internals seem to function the exact same way, allowing for all the interactability of the older figures, whether that be reacting to the different biomes or connecting to the other interactive figures through Bluetooth. And lastly, since they didn't really make any changes to the character, Mario is able to literally equip all of the costumes that we have gotten since the first wave of LEGO Mario sets, such as Luigi's outfit, Peach's outfit, the Poltergust, the Propeller Suit power-up, the Builder Suit power-up, the Tanuki Suit power-up, the Fire Suit power-up, the Cat Suit power-up, the Peach's Cat Suit power-up, the Frog Suit power-up, the Ice Suit power-up, the Bumblebee Suit power-up, and the Penguin Suit power-up. Alrighty, now that we've taken a look at LEGO Mario, it is time to take a look at the characters and enemies included within this set, starting off with the Goomba. And the Goomba within this set is the classic Grumpy Goomba, who has appeared in 6 sets prior, those sets being the Mario Starter Course of Wave 1, the Master Your Adventure Maker set of Wave 2, the Big Bad Island set of Wave 5, the Peach's Castle set of Wave 5, the Penguin Family Snow Adventure set of Wave 8, and finally the Goomba Playground set of this wave. And this is one of the best LEGO Mario enemies design-wise, and was definitely a necessity for this set, especially since the starter courses are how most people are introduced to the theme. Lastly, when LEGO Mario jumps on the Goomba, it takes 1 hit and he gets 1 coin. Next up, we have Yoshi. And this Yoshi has been included in 2 sets prior, those being the Mario's House and Yoshi set of Wave 1, as well as the Yoshi's Gift House set of Wave 5. And it's great to be getting the classic green Yoshi again, since this version of the Yoshi is technically a bit rarer than some of the other Yoshi recolors that we've gotten over the years, like the yellow Yoshi, who has appeared in 4 different sets, which is kind of crazy, since out of all Yoshis, you would expect what is arguably the most recognizable version of the character to be included in the most amount of sets, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And it's also important to mention that Yoshi is an NPC character, which means the code is located in front of them as opposed to on top of them. And when LEGO Mario scans that code, Yoshi pops up on the chest screen and has the ability to eat up certain enemies. Last but most certainly not least, we have Bowser Jr. And Bowser Jr. has only appeared in 1 other set, that being the OG LEGO Mario Starter Course of Wave 1, and this character design is pretty much identical, minus a new build for how the shell connects to the back. And although I'm glad to see this character here, I think it would have been a lot of fun to get a new variation with the bandana covering up the mouth, since I feel like it's very likely that the people picking up these new starter courses are older fans who probably already own the old Mario starter course, but I don't know, that might not be the case. Plus, in the end, this is just more of like a personal nitpick, and overall, the Bowser Jr. design is still spot on. Lastly, when LEGO Mario jumps on Bowser Jr., It takes 5 hits and he gets a bunch of coins. Okay, now that we've taken a look at the characters, it's time to take a look at the build, which is honestly pretty interesting since instead of having a lot of parts to build your own level, we have these 4 more detailed sections, the first of which has this spot for Yoshi along with this little table, but also the start pipe, which is obviously how you start your levels when playing through the LEGO Mario courses, with the pipe giving you 60 seconds to move from start to finish, trying to get as much stuff done as you can before the level ends. And quickly moving to the other side of the set, we have the end flag, which is what needs to be scanned in order to finish up the levels. Other than that, we have this nice water-themed section with this bush for the Goomba to hide behind, along with a question block, which allows Mario to get 1 coin, 5 coins, 10 coins, a super mushroom, and an invincibility star. Lastly, we have this boss theme area, which requires you to stand on this yellow platform and spin LEGO Mario around until Bowser Jr. gets knocked down. And you might have noticed that Bowser Jr. is in his clown car, and we have seen this in LEGO form before within the Bowser's Jr. clown car set of Wave 4, but this one is a smaller, more compact scale, looking like it was made more with Bowser Jr. in mind, but LEGO Mario still can interact with this new clown car, since it allows him to fly around the level and collect some coins. And that's pretty much it. But before we get into the ratings, I just quickly want to compare this to the original starter course, and to be honest, the changes feel like they are night and day, but not necessarily in a good way, since I feel with them applying the more vignette and display ideas seen within the rest of this wave, the starter course loses the creativity and level building aspects, which are some of the main themes of the LEGO Mario theme. And it's sad to see some of the coolest aspects of these sets being lost with the new change in formula, since unlike those other sets, which are more vignette themed but still allow the ability to be folded up and played like a full level, this starter course, at least playing through it from start to finish, just feels pretty incomplete. So with that information in mind, if I had to rate this set, what would I rate it? I would definitely give it a 3 out of 5. Now I know what you're probably thinking, that's kind of low, especially in a wave where pretty much most of the sets, at least in my opinion, are 5 out of 5 sets. But the issue comes into play when you look at this, since it really doesn't feel like a starter course. This feels more like a set with a few little vignettes to show what the LEGO Mario theme is capable of, as opposed to, this is the LEGO Mario theme. Here's a bunch of pieces, now go get creative and build your own levels, which is what I think the starter courses should be. And although the new Mario starter courses do feel a bit more cohesive, if you asked me which one I would recommend if you wanted to get into the LEGO Mario theme, I would pick the old starter course any day. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this early LEGO Mario review. Make sure to let me know what you thought of the starter course in the comments section down below, and make sure to subscribe since we still have a couple more early LEGO reviews coming out. And with that, I will see all of you in those videos. Bye!